Hello there, Paris Chicas. Welcome to video number 5. And this video here is going to be about the kids of Francisco Perez de la Chica and how it all played out. Hopefully you know which of the 4 of Francisco's children you descend from. I am from Cayetano. There's so many I know that are from Jose Maria. There's only one that I know of that is actually from Francisco, although there are many, many more out there, and we're going to talk about all of those, in a sense, in this video. Oh, and I can't forget about Francisca. So 4 children of Francisco and Maria Prisca, Francisco Sr., that we're going to talk about today. First, lay your eyes on this document, this beautiful document. This is the marriage certificate for Francisco Jr. This is his second marriage, actually. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I wanted to share that with you all. I'd like to give you a little close-up. I mean, look at that handwriting. It's amazing. Okay, so where to start? So now that I'm retired, I spend some time on the internet, on YouTube, watching genealogy videos, learning more about the process. I've done this for so many years. I've got all this information, and there's just a few more layers that I really am not familiar with, how to organize, how to search, more so than I have been doing. And one of the genealogists made a statement that was a slap across the face. She said, "Don't assume your genealogy work will outlive you." And I guess that really hit home for me because, I'm getting up there in years, and if tomorrow I get struck by lightning or hit in the head by a coconut, what's going to happen with all this work, all this collective information that would probably just die on my computer, get tossed out. So this is why I am sharing all this information with you all. So you all know, you're familiar with this page here that shows the previous 4 videos I've been talking primarily about Francisco Perez de la Chica from Spain and his wife that he married in Mexico City, Maria Prisca Arellano. And if this is the first time that you are learning about this, or the first time that you are seeing this page, really I encourage you to go back and watch the previous 4 because it really spells out their lives. You will know them much more if you start from scratch from video 1. So here are all the kids. Understand again that these last 2 kids here are from a previous marriage of Maria Prisca, and the other 6 are from her and Francisco. However, 2 of these sons died at an early age. So there's pretty much 4 children that had children. Francisco Jr., Maria Francisca, Jose Maria, and Cayetano. And I'll start with Francisca because actually, let me show you this document that spells it out. This is all I have on her. So she married Sebastian Jimenez. They settled, they were in Calvillo. Back then it was called Huejucar. She had 2 sons, Jose Antonio and Jose Ignacio. Jose Ignacio did get married to Basilia Macias, and they had 2 kids. But the thing is here, their history got kind of lost in the sauce for me because they're not Paris Chicas. They're Jimenezes. Now, there are a lot of Jimenezes in Calvillo to this date. In fact, there are so many common names in Calvillo. That's what's so interesting about that place. By the way, I am so ready for this video because I've got my Calvillo hat. See, Calvillo has my favorite hotel, La Gloria. And I'm wearing my I am from here and there t-shirt. So yes, I am ready for this. So Calvillo is interesting because Paris Chicas pretty much stayed there for 200 years. It's such a small place that the same families kind of just intermingled with each other. So there are some common names that if you're from Calvillo, you know Jimenez is a very common name there, as well as Serna, Gallegos, De Lara, Loera. Wish I could say that name like a real Mexican. Esparza, Frausto, Ponce. There's so many more that you guys are familiar with, but those are very common, commonly found in Calvillo, as well as the city of Aguascalientes. But you see Jimenez here. I've been looking for Jose Isabel and Luciano forever. I can't find anything more on these guys. That's all I have for Maria Francisca. Although her descendants, I'm sure, are thriving, walking among us in Calvillo. So let's switch over now to her older brother, Francisco Jr. All right. I know this is from afar. You can't read any names, but let me just show you as a whole. This actually works better for me. So way over here is Francisco Jr. His first wife was from Calvillo, and all of their kids, this first row here, their spouses are included here, they were all born in Calvillo. The next generation, all these people here, when she passed away, the first wife passed away, and he remarried and relocated over to the Guadalajara area. From that point, all this generation here, nobody is from Calvillo. They're all from the Guadalajara and Lake Chapala area. I have met one personally. He owns a crane business in Guadalajara. He's doing quite well. He's quite interesting because his last name really isn't Perez Chica. In fact, it was his great-grandmother's last name. But he's been told by his father, who was so proud of this name, you all carry on your business, your lives with this last name, and he has done so. Isn't that incredible? His sons, who I've met, are Perez Chicas. I guess legally you can do that. They've legally changed their names. They've got plaques on the walls. They've got, I'll show you pictures here, cranes with the name Perez Chica. So he was very gracious towards me. I just knocked on their door cold. I spoke through a speaker. I told them who I was in my broken Spanish, and the door unlocked, and he invited me in and gave me the tour, and it was quite a nice visit. All right, so this small one here, these two small names, I won't show you just for privacy's sake. They are members, or one of them is a member of this group, Everything Perez Chica. I think actually both of them are. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you that. And then here's another interesting thing that I wanted to show you. Let me zoom in. So here's Francisco Jr. Here's his second wife, Luisa Plancarte. They had a daughter named Gertrudis, and she married a man from France. I don't know what his fate was, but then she married a man from Dublin. So I know that the French War, the war with France in Mexico, took place in 1838. So Vincent was born in 1836, so he was already in his 30s when he married Gertrudis. That's a hard name for me to say. All right, let's move over. I can't show you this chart for Jose Maria or Cayetano because there are too numerous to count. I've got thousands and thousands of names from those two, descendants of those two. So I'm just going to speak in general, and I'm going to go back to my favorite little chart here. Here we go. And I know that these two gentlemen now, I'm speaking of Jose Maria and Cayetano, they were very well respected. How do I know that? Because between them and their wives, they baptized so many babies. Let me show you real quick. I'm going to bring up the notes of Jose Maria. Here he is. He married another Gertrudis Lopez de Nava. I'll click on the notes and check this out. All right, and these are all documents that I have personally found. I haven't borrowed or stole, or I did all the work on this, so I know that this information is factual. So all these children that he and his wife baptized from the year 1828 all the way up to 1836. There's even baptized one with Ruperta. I think maybe his who is she? How is she related? Bear with me here. Here he is. There she is. So she is the niece of Jose Maria. She is the daughter of Caetano. All right. So Jose Maria baptized a total of 17 babies with his wife, 4 with Ruperta. Caetano baptized 14 babies with his wife. His wife was, let me show you that real quick, Rudecindo Rojas. And then he baptized 2 others with somebody else. Let's find out who that was. With his sister-in-law, Gertrudis. So Jose Maria's wife, all in total, number of babies, 37 babies were baptized from these 2 gentlemen. Incredible. One quick note about Rudecindo. She was from Jalisco, born in Ameca. Her family goes up a few generations. Let's see, let me look at her pedigree real quick. Here is Rudecindo. This whole line comes from Puebla. So if you're from the Caetano family, such as myself, you have deep roots in Puebla as well. Now, folklore. We'll call this folklore. This information I'm about to share with you was provided by a gentleman named Dan Garza. Dan Garza just passed like last month. So I was grateful to him because we were both deep into genealogy, Perez Chica genealogy, since way back. He's not even a Perez Chica. He's married to one. So his wife's whole family, there's a huge group of Perez Chicas. They're actually Valdivias now. Their grandmother was a Perez Chica from Calvillo in Topeka, Kansas. So if there's anybody out there from Topeka, Kansas watching this video, welcome. Someday we're going to have to hook up. Our 2 armies hooking up somewhere, maybe in Calvillo, who knows. But Dan told me that he has a story, or he heard a story about the family of Rudecindo. They were entertainers. They were traveling, I think he wanted to say like acrobats, or I'm not sure. But let me tell you this. She was born in Jalisco, although her family was from Puebla, and she was married in Villanueva, Zacatecas. So there's some traveling going on there. I don't know, maybe there's somebody in that family that was a muleteer as well, like Francisco Sr., but I just thought I'd throw that out there for what it's worth. All right, folks, have a great day, and we will see you on video 6. Who knows what that's going to be about.